I think doing TA on Bitcoin on the mid to low time frames can very often be super futile. Like Mag mentioned, like there's a wedge there. There's also a head and shoulders, right? You can even say that's your left shoulder. There's also just like your typical, like if you get into like horizontal levels and like liquidity and whatnot, there's like some liquidity levels down here that, want to be flushed maybe. I don't know. Like if you get into diagonal, like you can chop this up 10 different ways. And the conclusion that I'm going to come to is probably just chop, right? I like using some diagonals, and as long as we're taking out very clear diagonals on a wedge like this, I'm gonna lean bullish, but I could just very easily see stocks open up negative tomorrow. People panic sell Bitcoin ETF and get a flush before heading higher. This could also potentially go much lower. So I don't have a clear read on Bitcoin, but and that's because if you look at the price action for Bitcoin, it has literally just been chopping in a range with a couple of deviations where Saylor's just firing as much as he can at the market and people are driving it up, and it just, fully retraces. I mean, I really think that we've just been trading in a range, and Saylor's been pushing us up outside of the range. And we just tagged to the bottom of the range, and we're starting to build back. More than likely, I'd say we probably make an attempt at 99K. I mean, if I had to gun to my head, what's going to happen? I think stocks will probably open positive tomorrow. I could be wrong on that. They've been super sketchy, but I think first year of an election cycle is generally your most bullish year. Trump is usually, considered very good for the markets. I think you're going to have a lot of TradFi funds and even, funds that dip into crypto that are just going to be looking at it from a long-term perspective, allocating on January 1st to both stocks and or crypto, and just say hey, this is, there's historical precedent to think that the first year of a presidency is going to be bullish, especially as much as they're probably going to print. So I think stocks will open up tomorrow positive, probably go run up towards 99, 100K. We'll see if we can break through. Otherwise, it's probably just continued chop. I don't have a read on Bitcoin, all that to say. But I do have a read on XRP, and XRP and XLM are both saying that they're giga bullish.